Hello everyone, my name is Antonio Valdez and I'm one of the developers for EYES, a smartphone app for visually impaired users. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the shortcomings that we faced during the fall 2019 iteration of the project. Before we start, I'd like to mention my team member, Cristina Villarroel, the product owner, Francisco Ortega, and our instructor, Masoud Sajadi. The following, as you can see, is one of the user stories that we couldn't implement during this iteration of the project, which is the history option. Users will be allowed to listen to previous recognitions in case they need to, so they don't have to use the app again. This story would require a connection to a database such as Firebase that would store the text recognized by the API and then simply display it on the app later. It could be included in the menu as like a drawer option, which can also be accessed with voice recognition commands. An epic that we wanted to implement, but we did not have time and it felt out of the scope of the project, was product recognition, in which visually impaired users can take a picture of a product barcode and then a description of the product to be displayed and read back to them. This would actually require the use of the Google API barcode reader and a database API that contains the product information. Product recognition user stories are very similar for the previous already implemented epics, since you still need access to the camera, you need buttons, APIs, and libraries. It will only differ on what API we actually used. And then lastly, currency recognition was another epic feature that we couldn't implement because of time. User will be able to recognize currency digits in bills so they can manage the cash they have or someone hands to them. Users will be able to recognize currency digits in bills. Both of the epics that were mentioned would be included in the bottom navigation bar, and they would also be accessible during the voice command interface. The user stories for this recognition are again the same ones as product recognition. It would just differ on the actual API. And for more details on the user stories, you can read pending user stories, page 26, in our deliverable of this project. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Antonio Valdez, and on screen is the contact information if you have any questions about this project.